How y'all doing? It's filmmaker McCoy. Just putting in work behind the scenes, working on this new movie called Spring Break. I'm working on starring my son, Real Love McCoy. I've been preparing him since birth, you know what I mean, for this movie. And I'm glad it's finally time to get to it. And I want to take some time and go over the process that we go through at Fireproof TV for a film. You know what I mean? So that you can understand it. What's up, John? We gonna get that. We gonna get them parties popping, them phone parties popping. Angela, what's up? So I just want to put y'all up on how we put together a movie. Hey there, Pearl. Hey, Pearl. What you doing?
And everybody else watching.
Yeah, so sitting here working on it. So these are a couple steps. First step of the process is gathering funding. That's the most important part because you can't make the movie without funding. It costs to make a movie, you know what I mean? So the budget for Spring Break the movie is 15 grand. And we're gonna turn that around and make way more than that. You feel me? It's a product that lasts forever and ever and ever and ever. While we're doing funding, I work on writing, you know, the bulk of the movie. What's up, Miss Nicole? What's poppin'? So we work on that. So once we get the bulk of the story done, then that goes to the script writer. You know what I'm saying? Before funding, though, I forgot to mention, you got to come up with the budget. You know what I'm saying? So you got to know how much you got to pay your equipment operator, your DP, your assistant director, your line producer, your sound person, your light person, your production assistants. You know what I'm saying? Locations might cost, you know what I mean? Wardrobe, props, photographer, you know what I'm saying? You want some petty cash around on the set, craft services, all that. John, what's up? Julian, what's good? You know what I'm saying? So I got to the point where I'm going to just raise the money myself for my films, you know what I mean? I listen to Spike Lee when he talks. Okay, you got to find funding anywhere, everywhere, and under every nook and cranny, you know what I'm saying? So that's the process I'm on now. So I partnered up with PayPal to gather crowdfunding. So it takes a team, small donation here and there, and it builds up. We successfully funded Angel horror film last year through GoFundMe, and that was great. But I want to be a little more. I want to move forward. So we did it with PayPal, and I've been having pretty good success with PayPal. So you can, and how, this is one of my processes that I came up with. Whoever makes a donation, they become a co-producer of the film. You know what I mean? Which is big. That means your name goes on the credits. Did you watch the credits when you seen Black Panther? There was a lot of people on there. You know what I'm saying? That's prime real estate on a major project. You know what I'm saying? So become a co-producer, make a donation of $10 or more. You know what I mean? We actually bringing some people on to help with funding, and got a meeting with somebody for that today. Other creative ways I'm going to raise money for this film is I'm going to put together some talent shows, because I'm actually looking for more talent. I'm looking for artists, looking for actors, actresses. I'm looking for magicians. I can't wait to meet some magicians. So if you know a magician, tag a magician in there, because I really want to work with a magician. Next thing we do, after we secure the budget and we get the script done, we then do the casting. And that's when we do the casting calls. When I do a movie, you get a lot more time to prepare for a casting call. And then casting is one of my favorite parts of doing this. You know what I'm saying? It's fun because you get to meet new people and get to see a lot of new talent. You know, D'Angelo, what up? Anthony, what's up? Congratulations on the championship, cuz. Proud of you, man. You know, Grand Rapids breeds champions, you know what I'm saying? And you worked hard for it. I seen you grinding, man, and I'm proud of you. Can't wait to come up to Grand Rapids and celebrate with you, for sure. So, once I do the casting, this is the way I look at casting. I don't look at, I'm going to find that special one, I'm going to find that special one. I don't look at it like that. I look at it like I'm going to find everybody that I need for the film. Whoever comes to the casting, that's who's going to be in my movie. You know what I'm saying? I believe in working with what you have. You know what I'm saying? What you got access to. Teamwork making the dream work. You know what I mean? You don't have to look outside yourself. You got everything you need. So use that and make your movie. You know what I'm saying? Next thing I do after casting is a photo shoot. So I take pictures of the actors, actresses, the stars, the extras, everybody. So like when you get casted in one of my films, you get a headshot anyway. So if you don't got one, you already set up. After the photo shoot, we lock in all locations. And then after the locations are locked in, we have a script reading. We might do that 2 or 3 times just to get everybody familiar with the story, get everybody familiar with each other and getting their rhythm together while they acting. So the script reading is very important because you get to hear the whole movie and everybody get to you know what I'm saying, read their parts and see how it's gonna sound. Gotta have the medicine every day. Melissa, what up? So after the script reading becomes the production meeting. So that's where we sit down with the whole production team and go over everything for the film. I'm talking about from the locations, the timing. When you read a script, each page is 1 minute. So it makes a lot of sense to me that we can get the movie done in 10 days because all we have to do is pre-plan and time it out. It don't take that long to make a scene once you have it all planned out. So that's the kind of stuff we talk about on the production meeting. Mostly, Marvin Ray, what up? Mostly my job be as executive producer and producer. Actually, I'm possibly gonna direct this film as well because I need to do some more directing. So my job mostly be keeping up with time, man, because a lot of people have problems focusing when they work. I'm a workaholic. I grind hard. From the moment we get on the set, I want to grind till the bell ring for lunch. You dig? Stefan, what up? So, so in the production meeting, I talk about all that, and I always like to work with a team that's gonna be really, 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 really productive. I'm getting a call, man. I'm going to decline that because I'm live right now. Sorry about that. Yeah, so that's the next step in the process is the production meeting. So after that, we ready to get into full production. So we'll set the schedule and we start up into production. And I came up with a formula of 10 10-hour days, and we can fit pretty much any feature within that. You know what I mean? So that's my formula. Some people take longer to make films, but that's okay. You know what I mean? But when it comes to Fireproof TV, that's our focus, is to be on the 10 10-hour days, and I'm gonna push hard in the mud. B Mose, what up? What up? I'm gonna push hard in the mud to stay within that. You know what I mean? So I be kind of hard on the team because I see the bigger picture, Like, we don't need to waste no time. What's up, cuz? What's poppin' in Quasi? We need to get together, man. Get on this film with me. Co-produce on this joint. You did? So, but I just really believe in my 10-hour day, 10-day formula to make a film. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we rocking with, and we getting better and better at it every time. After the 10 days is over, the last 2 days, usually we be done at 8, and the last 2 days be after we done looked over the footage and stuff, and we see what we missed or we need to add, or some B-roll we need to grab. We handle that with all in the 10 days. After the 10th day is a post-production meeting. We just kind of go over things we learned during the whole film, and things that we could do better, how we can move faster and be more productive. You know what I'm saying? It's not rushing. It's actually being productive. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing. I don't rush nothing of the process. I just believe in being really productive, man. If we on set, ain't no time to talk or chill, smoke, none of that. We could have a smoke break at lunch, you dig? But that whole time we on the set,